Elite Eights and 4 Final Fours, 2 national title games. How about back-to-back Sweet 16s for the 9th-year head coach of CU, J.R. Payne, as her team and Jayda Masagayo out to the center jump circle. It's Olivia Cochran jumping for Louisville. Cardinals take it and score an insta-bucket off of the tip. It's 2 for the Cardinals.
And again, you're seeing Louisville, right? They will not hesitate to run with CU. CU always likes to push that pace. Cardinals are ready.
Ball bounces off of the Cardinals out of bounds.
Right. It's not very strategic. It's not very intentional. And those are the games where a coach wants to see, hey, we want to really run our offense and be disciplined.
Oh, what a pass from Jayda Masagayo. The post goes out high, drops one down on a bounce to Frida Foreman.
Again, they're so good at looking for that back door. And again, that's some disciplined execution right there.
The assist figures have been prolific for CU. 128 assists coming into this game through 7 games. A lot of their baskets will result after a pass. One happened there. Here's Williams on the dribble. It's Jalea Williams. Senior Williams gets it back, left wing, long shot on the way, no good, and the rebound tipped around, comes down to Louisville with 20 seconds on a fresh shot clock. Masagayo gets hands in on it, fighting for the ball, interior pass dropped by Harris, and the Buffaloes take it away. Nyla Harris couldn't hang on the right side blocks.
Just good defensive effort by CU, sticking with it. That one was a hustle.
Masagayo looking for Sarah Rose Smith. Ball tipped away by the Cardinals, and out it goes.
Again, they're just so smart. You have to respect them as a shooter, right, Frida? You got to stay with her. You can't let her go outside. Sets up that back door beautifully.
Frida got it back off of her inbound pass, tried to reverse the shot. Couldn't get enough spin on that ball. J.R. Payne with a look of consternation. I'm not sure she loved the take there. And that will be offensive. How about the start for Jayda Masagayo? Charged with the foul. Lior Garzone has the ball up top. Garzone leading the Buffs in scoring, number 12 for CU. Has been their top scorer to this point. Kendall Wetta, number 15 for the Buffs. Dishes. And again, it's Frida Foreman inside.
Once again, that backdoor find.
Has gone inside twice. And that's one of the great things about Frida. Here's Williams open for 3. She was long on the first, short on this one. Wetta pushes the pace, drops it back to Foreman. Masagayo, a wide open lane. Jay drives and scores. And Colorado has their 3rd bucket. 1 foul per side now. Sarah Rose Smith picks one up. A wild shot on the finish, and it's a hustle rundown. Nice play by Nymir Dew for the Buffs to keep that in bounds.
Coach Payne reminding Dew, no, now go to the other side.
There's a whistle foul on the floor.
What do you want me to do? I gotta take that.
Betson cuts, and she's wide open. Cutting, not available, is Arenas, and now in it comes. Shot taken by Cochran. Missed, and the Buffs grab it. Got the pink kicks on today for Nymir Dew. Tries to work the right side. Sarah Rose Smith, Buffs leading rebounder. Hands it to Betson. Betson got it down. 21 points in her collegiate debut against UCLA, no less. Put up a 21 spot. Her first go as a collegian. Nice inside finish.
I know, she's had excellent effort today, but Cochran just read that defense beautifully. Slid into help side.
Foreman drives, got it up, got it down, and a free throw for Frida Foreman. 1-and-1, and she missed the front end.
A rare miss from Frida.
First free throw attempted by either team in the game. Foot on the line, that's a 2, and it'll score. Knock it down for Amari Berry.
To say, she plays with such poise and maturity. For a freshman, she truly does play like a 5-star recruit.
Freshman from Clarksville, Tennessee. Now Tajianna Roberts has a takeaway. A run down right side layup is good. Freshman scored from this position. And well, she didn't score. She assisted with a great inbound pass. And going to try it again. Johnson Cochran, who has 2 fouls. Ziona Johnson. First one good. Louisville has committed 5 fouls. CU has committed 4. Another one for Iona. Two good-looking free throws from Johnson. Rita missed a moment ago from the stripe, and Iona Johnson redeems that with two. 14-8 Colorado. Good first quarter for the Buffs. Pass deflected. Another turnover by Louisville. Now the Buffs give it back. Weta tried a little too hard there. Arenas left side. Weta was trying to thread it through. Louisville, good job staying on that with some pressure after giving it away.
Absolutely. Weta would want that one back. Good pressure by Louisville.
14-10. Izela Arenas first basket. 2 points for Arenas. Foreman. Mid-range. Weta leaning back, falling away. Offensive glass. Weta left side. Scoops it up and scores. Kendall Weta, the distributor for the Buffaloes, becomes the rebounder and inside threat.
Just kept Barry on her hip just enough. Looks like she's going to run out of real estate there, but does not. Just tactical right there.
Barry handles it. 30 seconds to go first quarter. 15 seconds now on the Cardinals shot clock. Kept the ball. Tajianna Roberts, nice move. Overshot it. Rebound. Should have kicked it out the first time. The arrow is going to stay with Louisville. Final 17.9. No shot clock now. Shot clock reset on that possession arrow given to Louisville. So Roberts will take it out near the midcourt stripe and dribble down the seconds with Sanders right up on her. Roberts to Arenas, put it up, bounced it out. Good shot for the Cardinals.
Yeah, good
Not a great first quarter, on pace for just 40 points in this game. The CU defense being applied. Louisville entered today shooting 34% from deep. They've got a game this year where they hit 16 threes. Here's a shot up by Masagayo. Good defensive answer there by Jufferman's. And the Buffs came in shooting 319 from deep. Colorado Sanders takeaway falls out of bounds.
Turn on the speed a little bit, going with the opposite arm region, just being disruptive.
Roberts, left side, turns it around. Arenas shifts the dribble back to the left. Now Barry out top. Lefty Arenas driving, corner to Sanders. 2 seconds to shoot, missed it all. And Tabitha Betson grabs the bouncing ball.
Really spot on defense by Jayda there. She got switched up out on the perimeter, but stays with it.
Betson cutting, gets it back and finishes. Tabitha corralled it on the end line and looked up and open to the rim.
Exactly. We got this sweet little reverse. Made that work.
Harris, who was trying to get back to defense, and when the ball went beyond Betson, she went with it. And Tabitha's open. There's your first three. Buffs have two subs waiting, one for Louisville. Foreman hesitated, decided to shoot, and that gave the defense more time. Boy, Arenas, love how she moves. She tries to go right to left, has it swatted away.
It's so fast, but CU defense, it's tough. They got a little bit of height in there.
Now Arenas taps it away. She's got a run down 2-on-1. Harris will go to the glass with it. Sanders dueling with Arenas, and now Louisville will set up for a half-court opportunity. Arenas, it seems like there's three of her out there. She's kind of everywhere on the court. Inside the pass goes, finished by Jumperman's basket for the freshman from Australia.
That is fair. Arenas just kind of in every play.
Shot missed by Naimir Du. Three-point try rattled out. Russell, corner, Arenas. There she is again. Yep, on the three. Here come the Cardinals. They've tied it at 18.
I gotta say, and Russell recognizing, okay, I've got a teammate who's hot, who's giving us a little momentum. I'm gonna match that.
You say it, sort of for fun, sort of jokingly, like there's three Izela Arenas out there. Now a takeaway. Buffs are turning it over at a higher rate here. Russell struggling to get it down the floor, does get it down the floor, hits the shot on transition. A couple days after Thanksgiving, I'm thankful for kindness, decency, college basketball. Frida Foreman, yes! From the corner for three, Frida Foreman.
I love how Frida also lines it up. She knows, okay, this is coming my way. Again, another one of those players that can change the momentum, change the game. quickly in a few possessions.
That was the Buffs' first 3 of the day. Say thanks to Matt Paris and Seth Pringle. I'm appreciative and thankful for the 2 sports information contacts, the communications reps at Louisville and CU. Seth, great job here locally, and Matt, just chat with him a little bit, was at Notre Dame and then made his way to Louisville. There's a whistle and no shot, which in Kentucky does a fantastic job. This Louisville Cardinals program just has been so good under Jeff Walsh for so long. Great local coverage. They're one of the top attendance programs in the entire college basketball world every year, averaging in the 8,000, 9,000 range consistently over the last 14 years. It's a phenomenal program and an embracing of the program by the local media. The fans bucket there for the Cardinals. Cardinals on a 14-3 run over the last 4 minutes and change in this game. They've hit 4 of their last 5. Buffs haven't scored in nearly 2.5 minutes. Frida Foreman draws a little contact, fires up the shot, missed it all.
Great cut, though.
Hop and bad miss, and Easton Bulolu grabs a hard glass rebound, just shot right back at her. Dew open for 3. Good-looking release from Nymir Dew.
We are ready to match. CU just not being able to find much flow at all. But Dew connecting from outside.
Second quarter getting away from the Buffs. Big shot by Nymir Dew, who played at Iowa State last year. Turn and score, Nyla Harris.
Just a smart move by Nyla Harris. Not going to get fancy. They know that post side help is coming.
3.5 minutes left in the first half of play. Buffs down by 4. Cardinals in the middle of that pass attempt. Williams drives left side. Got a little confused about her own pass there and had it picked up by Curry. Foreman had a shot at it. Jayda Curry recovers.
Yeah, just a little bit of a wonky play there, but Louisville really responding and adjusting so smoothly on defense.
Benson rolls it in, freeing herself up from the Harris defense. Arrow goes. Louisville gets Harris loose underneath, so Jeff Walls. Great,
exactly.
Great footwear by the coach.
Mad respect. Sneaker
Corner,
game.
Oliver, fresh in, 24 for a 3.
That's the way to make an impact off the bench. Let me go ahead and get us within 3 here.
Hey, good decision, coaches, to check me in. I'll go ahead and hit a 3 for you. Curry overshot the 3. It missed everything. 32-29. Buffs have the ball with a deficit of 3 points. Foreman can even it up. She's going to shoot 3 free throws.
Free to draw on the foul.
3 free throws. That one gets him within 2. 10 points, double digits for Frida Foreman. Missed the second. How about for Colorado today? The 3 players now have started every game. Kendall Wetta, Jade Masagayo, Leora Garzone have started all 8 games now for the Buffs. No free throw. It went down, but that was a lane violation. Buffs now with 10 turnovers, same number as Louisville, and it was lopsided toward the Cardinals early. Now the Cardinals defense has been taking it away. 10 turnovers per side.
Yeah, absolutely. CU's defense was smothering, and we've had a role reversal here.
Johnson sealed off. The Cardinals now 2 of 10 from deep. They've shot 10 threes, hit just 2 of those, but they lead by 2. Foreman, dangerous give there, and a Big 12 logo jumper just inside the free throw strike. Frida Foreman has a 12 points.
They're just playing some smart basketball.
Roberts, nice drive, and she'll shoot a free throw. Wow. Taj Roberts.
What adjustment.
Personal foul for Frida Foreman. Buffs have committed 4, Louisville 3. And 1 is good for Roberts. She's got 5 points now. That's Taj Roberts. Leads the team in scoring at 11.7 per game. But as we talked about before we started, scoring distribution all over the place here for Louisville. A lot of players with 8 points or more. Here's a run for Harris. Tajianna Johnson, LeBronzer.
All right. Fans are loving it. I mean, no one near Nyla Johnson. Nope. Not going to happen.
Dew is telling the fans to keep it going, waving the hands. Yeah, you better like that. Come on. Nyla, one of the new faces on this roster from Marshall, Minnesota. Again, played at Iowa State prior to CU. Whistle, no shot, lane violation. Dew pops up, gets it from Foreman. Johnson sets the screen. Foreman, right side, 5 seconds, drops it back to Johnson, who couldn't get the shot to go. Whistle to Curry from Corona, California. Again, the 5'6" guard has been put in a couple tough spots today. Stepped in, tried to take the charge. Johnson didn't get any time, but gotta credit Curry. She came over from the opposite side, the backside to help. Johnson good again on the free throw. Buffs are within 2.9 seconds left in the first. Johnson missed that one, and that's going to wind down the first half clock. Well, Louisville, big second quarter. The Buffs now 9 years at the helm for J.R. Payne with her team down by 2. Here we go, second half.
To say, it's always ends up being a pretty small circle when you stay in the industry long enough.
Roberts. Shot fake to the right, goes to the left. Couldn't get the shot down. Buffs are going to get the basketball. CU last led at 6:44 to go in the second quarter. Chance to tie or lead on this possession. Kendall Wetta, 4 assists in the first half. She ranks in the top 15 nationally for assists in NCAA basketball. And doing it again, she averages just over 6 per game, had 4 in the first half. Masagayo play on, and she scores after a fall down by Cochran. Masagayo, great job playing through that. We're tied at 35.
You mentioned just the assists and how well she sees the court. Leads Masagayo there, notices Cochran on the low side, so feeds Jay to the inside.
5 assists for Kendall Wetta. Williams looking down low, great pass from Jalea Williams to McKinley Randolph.
As I say, speaking of passes, that one was beautiful, just through some traffic, and hits her just right.
Frida Foreman's going to shoot that 3 and hit that 3.
But she'll take the 3 from Frida.
People moving people. Taken away by CU. Buffs lead by 1. Foreman again for 3. Spins it up. Short left side. Sarah Rose Smith won't get the rebound credit, but she got the tip out. Great work to Foreman, who's fouled. Her stat line says 1 of 4 from the free throw line, which is very atypical. One of those was a lane violation. Oh, wait. Several in a row now.
That's right.
You'll see her go 1 for 4 in the stat column very often. Now Kendall Wetta takes it away. Foreman bounces to Wetta, tries to give it to Masagayo through her legs. Garzone is there. Buffs managed to keep possession.
Good little lucky on
Looked like a game
play.
of mousetrap. Ball rolling everywhere. Foreman pushed, scores, and 1 for Frida Foreman. Talk about a competitor who just has an upbeat demeanor. Frida competes hard. Love the pass from Wetta. Kendall has 6 assists now. Just 1/10 of an assist off of her average on the season early in the third quarter. Averaging 6.1 per game. Already half dozen for Wetta.
Yeah, her vision, just able to deliver the ball so smart, so efficiently.
Curry loses her and finishes. Nice play by Jayda Curry.
Yeah, speaking of reading the defense.
Re-accelerated to the rim. A couple possessions ago, I was going to comment that J.R. Payne was talking about after the Utah State game, the ball sticking at times in the CU offense, factoring that in a little more heavily. 3 fouls for Wetta.
Also one of those players, right? She has a bit more runway than maybe some other players.
One of the young members of this squad, sophomore, Foreman in, and interesting for Louisville. They're going to play defense here underneath the basket is Kendall Wetta. Garzone likes the look. missed the shot. Betson taps the rebound away. Louisville, mentioned before, to get their season going, they opened with UCLA, who is now ranked #1 in the country, was ranked 5 at the time. Then they played against Kentucky, who was ranked 20 at the time. Shot, whistle.
Betson a little frustrated after that one, but excellent move by Randolph to draw, make the contact, get to the line.
The freshman. Nyla Jefferman's out of Coffs Harbour, Australia. A couple country mates going at it here in Boulder.
There is very few rosters now, right, within women's basketball that does not have some international player, that's for sure. Betson ran it up to Tadair. Kennedy Sanders is in for Kendall Wetto, who has the 3 fouls. Tadair, nice finish. Sharp angle to finish that off the glass. As I say, you talk about the offense getting a little stagnant. See you not moving much, not giving Tadair a whole lot of options. She creates her own. Good
look by Jayda Curry. There's one of them, Frida Foreman from Denmark. Has 20 points in today's game. First free throw for Harris is good. It's be a 7th free throw for Louisville, and Harris hit it again. The Buffs have shot 11 free throws. Kennedy Sanders looks up and had Ayanna Johnson, but left the pass a little shallow, and Barry takes it away.
Yeah.
Sagayo and Smith wait to check in for the Buffs.
As I say, CU pressed it just a little bit, and Louisville just enough pressure to just keep them on edge here.
18 years, he's figured it out on the
sneaker game.
The shoe game. Shot up, rolls off, and a whistle. 4 fouls. She hasn't shot, so no points, but she doesn't have a 2-point attempt, a 3-point attempt, or a free throw shot. She's got 3 rebounds, does Sarah Rose Smith.
A little bit of that Kendall Wetto. She's been in every play. The stat line may not reflect it, but her presence has been felt for sure.
Easton Bulolu, second free throw in. Izela Arenas checked in a moment ago, number 0 in red. Pass bounces through the hands of Masagayo. Turnovers piling up against Jade. Barry. This freshman, just fabulous for Louisville. Put it up and send it down. McKinley Randolph, one of those 5 stars, along with Tajianna Roberts. Tadair gone to a dozen Sweet 16s. Program had never been to a Sweet 16 before Jeff Walls. 8 final, or Elite 8s, 4 Final Fours. Nice inbound play for the Buffs. Ties the game at 47, Masagayo.
I say what Walls has been able to do and maintain. That's the secret sauce right there, what he's been able to maintain.
Yeah, prove it, prove it, prove it. Proven it over and over again. That was Naimir Dew, my mistake. Sorry, that was Dew who had the inbound basket. I said Masagayo, not true. Naimir Dew, second foul committed. Buffs have committed 5, and Roberts misses the first of 2 free throws. Clean that up, taking 4 out of the 5 boards that have come down in the third quarter. Second free throw good for Roberts. Oliver inbound with this. 19 points against Utah Tech. Travel before Foreman could get going. Buffs outscoring Louisville 14-13 in this quarter. They trailed by 2 at the break. Roberts missed the finish. Got open to the left side. Weta looks up for Dew. Dew lays up for 2.
Good left hand finish. Nice pass. See you a little bit back on track here.
Aaron Powell, the freshman from England, stood up on the bench, saw a shot of Aaron, got in against Utah State. Louisville had a game this season where they had all 14 players score. First time that's ever happened under Jeff Walls. Talk about the distribution on this roster. Shot up and down. Nicely knocked down individually, handling the shot clock, Nyla Harris.
Yeah, it is worth noting simply because what you've been able to do, we kind of outlined what his career has been like at Louisville. That means your pipeline is pretty competitive. You normally don't have opportunity for everyone to get out there and score.
Dew likes the look, missed the shot. Johnson tries to swat at the rebound, and Ayanna Johnson picks up the foul. Her career high is 10. That was against Northern Colorado this year on November 7, 23 days ago. Kendall Wetta had 10 assists, her first double-digit assist game as a collegian. She's got 8 right now in this late third quarter. Russell, second free throw up and down. That was Russell's first trip to the line today, Marissa Russell. Good work at the stripe, 52-49 Louisville. Wetta takes her own shot, missed on the left side, fights for the rebound. Johnson was there, and it's out off of the Cardinals. It's going to be assist number 9 for Wetta. We've seen the Buffs execute on inbound plays. Tadair, good close out by Harris. Now Tadair trying to get a shot away, bounced it away in the lane. Turnover by the Buffs, make it 18 on the day.
Just a tough matchup against Harris. Knows she doesn't have too many places to go, and CU teammates not helping her out there.
A good hustle by Nyla Harris to close that three-point shot. It was there for a second on the inbound. Harris worked hard to get there. Arenas creatively finishes 9 points for Izela Arenas.
And a smart little play. They pull Arenas off a couple screens. She curls into the lane. She missed it earlier. Connects on that one.
Garzone in the zone for 3.
It's good timing. So you can use that right about now.
1 minute left, third quarter. Got him back within 2 for Izela Arenas. She's a freshman from Porter Ranch, California. This is a new career high in her young freshman career. 9 points for Arenas. She's been fun to watch today, just all over the court when she's been on the court. Whistle and the foul. That is Nymir Duke.
Oh, and there's our favorite CU superfan.
That crowd responds. Miss Peggy just had her 100th birthday. She's in the house, waving the pom-pom.
Certainly a favorite.
On her 100th birthday, she was at the football press conference in the morning, and then she went to a church function, and then she was back here at the arena. Olivia Cochran just returned a moment ago for the Cardinals. Garzone snaps it across court. Dew driving left side, put it up. Count the bucket and 1. Buffs can get within 1. Their top side, left side of the rebound blocks on the and 1 free throw. Can do put them within 1. Yep, Buffs are within 1 point. 30 seconds. Doesn't matter what happens these 30 seconds. We've got a fantastic fourth quarter lined up here from CU Event Center, and there's just a fraction of a second difference on the shot clock and third quarter clock, so Louisville's going to take it down as far as they can. Sanders stays out on Curry, dribbling near midcourt. Sanders keeping an eye out peripherally for a screen. Shot on the way, no good from Olivia Cochran. Buffs can get one away from midcourt. Here's Sanders, heaves it up. Off the iron, a big And also wins the Unitas Award in a lovely article written up by Curtis Snyder.
That guy
happens to be married to my partner, Cammy. Not my. Oh, that's confusing. To my broadcast partner.
that gets complicated.
Cammy, yeah, your husband wrote that article. Fun year to be covering all things Buffs.
Absolutely.
As have been many years. Fourth quarter underway. 20 seconds in. Buffs get a shot from Dew. Can't get the lead from Dew. Down by 1.
Good look. Good defense again. Louisville not letting up on that pressure.
10 points for Harris, 9 for Arenas. That's a new career high for Arenas. 6, 6, and 5 down the line again. As you emphasized pregame, Cammy, the distribution and scoring for Louisville. There's a hit ball, a little carry action, ball handling turnover. Dion representation on the roster, and Kennedy there. Foreman cuts and couldn't get it down. Nice pass from Kennedy Sanders.
Good response after Cardinals completely disruptive out there on the screen.
Arenas having a nice day. Couldn't hit the shot. Bracketed on the rebound. Masagayo, Garzone, Sanders, Tadair, and Foreman. The 5 on the floor for J.R. Payne. Cochran spins, shoots, bounces that off. No good. Now this rebound foul. You're right. She's got 2 rebounds statistically, but Harris has been all over the interior, changing plays, changing possessions, and now a takeaway. Buffs turn it over for the 19th time. Roberts probing, gets it back from Curry. Curry gets it back. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Pushing her way in and drawing a foul.
Give Cochran credit for a little off balance and not quite in the right position, but draws the foul.
Kendall Retta just re-entered for... I want to make sure we amplify Olivia Cochran, the grad student from Columbus, Georgia. She will miss, and Garzone will pull down the board, making her 103rd consecutive start and playing in her 141st career game at the U of L in the top 10 all-time for a number of games played by any Cardinals player. Masagayo spinning and missed the shot. Just
foul, getting in position. Well done by Jade.
Jayda Curry, third foul.
And one of those players, too, like you said, as a coaching staff, you know that you've got a sure thing. You know you're not a question mark of what are we going to get? What's the production going to be like? One of your foundation pieces.
Good free throw line. They led in the middle portion of the second quarter after they led the entire first quarter, and now Colorado goes on top by one. In the fourth, Curry finds herself open, and the Buffs are going to let that bounce away out of bounds.
But again, you've been so effective in the paint. You've been so effective with those high percentage shots.
Foreman, not a good decision, trying to get to Betson. Cochran dribbling trouble. Arenas cutting through. Roberts from the corner, hit it, and it was a three. It was deep. She got her feet behind the line. Big shot from Taj Roberts.
Huge shot. Yeah, that was beyond deep and off balance.
Buffs in trouble here. Throw it away. Roberts will take it, run it down. 5 consecutive from Roberts, and the Cardinals are up by 4. Just a sophomore Hidalgo. Unfair. Curry takes it away from Sarah Rose Smith. Curry drives and scores. Buffs in some trouble here.
Absolutely. And Curry, they're just playing good, solid defense. Ouch. Not being super disciplined and getting a little stagnant sometimes. Louisville there to just be disruptive enough and find the advantage.
Harris gets the inbound pass. They called the timeout to earn themselves a better opportunity, and they got it. Points off the inbound. Just
a perfect execution by Harris. Good screen, wide open look.
Points off turnovers, 26-8. There's another one. Poked away, nicely played by Roberts. She's going to run it against Foreman now. Pull it back out. Long ball up. Arenas no good, and it's grabbed by Cochran. Nice board by the graduate student.
Yeah, nobody making contact with Cochran. And again, you saw it on that other end, that turnover by CU. Louisville just putting perfect pressure on it. CU kind of crumbling. There's not a great response so far.
Harris gets the pass in, spins and scores. This is the largest lead of the game for either team. Each had led by 8. Now Louisville leads by 10 down the stretch. Buffs in need of a bucket. Garzone cuts, and she traveled, ran with it at 20 at the half. No, she had 12 at the half, but she's been sitting on 20 for a long block of time. And a lot of that happened right away in the third quarter is when Frida kind of exploded. Roberts has done that this year as a freshman, has hit some big threes to help seal out games. They get the rebound, and Curry. Nyla Harris get up and get off the court. Hope she's all right, able to get back in it. Fun to watch Nyla today. Foreman, Buffs need a 3. In and out. Tough shot by Foreman. Good shot. Just didn't go down. Curry runs, and Louisville is already boarding their plane, flying away from the Buffaloes.
That hurts.
I was looking back, CU's only loss to Boise State, and now when you check it, Boise State's off to a 7-0 start, and that was CU's only loss. So when they were leading this game here recently, you're thinking, man, CU might start getting in some of the votes in the top polling. Now their first ranked opponent, and that Boise State loss, no embarrassment at all. Cutting is Masagayo. Buffs won the first quarter. Louisville won the second. CU actually won the third quarter by a point and had the lead here in the fourth. There's a travel to make a run. They're down by 13. Your first task, and Weta is held. Fouls after not having committed one. She gets 2 within about, actually, 0 seconds of each other. Got a dead ball whistle. Tajianna Roberts and 11 for Jayda Curry. 20 points from Frida Foreman, 10 from Nyla Dew. Still 9 assists for Kendall Wetta. I was going to give some credit to Louisville, too. They kind of slowed down Wetta, who was dishing at a high rate, and they made a little adjustment. Changed how they're handling the distribution of Kendall Wetta. Elite defender Wetta on ball there with Curry. 9 seconds to shoot. Louisville happy to run some clock down. Roberts stuck. Cochran gets it. 4 to shoot, and that's offensive. That was fully earned. Wetta tries to go under and score it. Clock's going to stop as Masagayo works the glass. Replace Olivia Cochran. 5 fouls for Cochran.
Being a presence out there. It's a tough matchup.
Nyla Harris back in. Harris was down on the floor a moment again. Here's goal 1. Can they get to single digits? Yes, Masagayo. Nothing but net on the second free throw. Buffs got to get a stop going with pressure here. Keeping the ball out of the hands of Curry. Tajianna Roberts pulls it back. Frida Foreman defending. 2:22 and ticking.
And again, this is where Louisville's happy to use up all that shot clock. They're not too worried about it.
7 seconds to shoot. Roberts taking the most shots on the season. The freshman high off the glass knocks it down.
Good adjustment. You had Jade coming at you, closing out. It doesn't always have to be pretty. It still counts.
Back to 11. Masagayo, good control by Jade. She felt the traffic coming, but composed herself. Contact never happened. She finished.
Yep, exactly. Perfect execution. Knows where the defense was coming. Took her time.
Now these shot clock expiring possessions, Buffs are going to have to change their strategy on these. 7 seconds to shoot. Whistle comes on the floor. Curry hits the free throw.
Really game planned well, but kind of kept her in check. But in this fourth quarter, Curry
20, I think, is their mark now. Or they're still 14 out of, yeah, they're 14 for 19 from the stripe. Buffs are 14 of 18 from the line. Foreman trying to get one away, steps back for the 3, and sold it. Rita Foreman 3 times now at the line. Good on the first. Frida's major listed as business analytics, getting a master's. I think sales. She already has her degree, and she sold that one. Foreman earns them all.
Just enough respect.
6 now, 5 on the shot clock. Roberts accelerates, heads toward the rim, kicks to the corner, got it away, missed the iron, and 10 set 3 weeks ago against Northern Colorado. Foreman flies by. Wetta heads to the corner. Foreman 3. Short. Wetta grabs the loose ball, and Kendall's going to shoot free throws with 29.3. Jayda Curry, 4 fouls. Curry picks that one up. Wetta's first free throw rolls out. Season high in O's from this Buffs crowd today. Gave that foul now to Arenas instead of Curry. Arenas has 4 now, and there's Tabitha Betson quickly fouling Arenas. First free throw, good. Nice work by Izela Arenas. Buffs 18 and 23, also good today at the line. And another one down. The only 2 meetings prior to today, and those were, one of those was in a national championship game appearance season for Louisville. Foreman reverses it, 25 points for Frida. Buffs down by 7, got to get a takeaway right here. Louisville finds the cutting Arenas in the middle. Nicely done by the Cardinals, and
a launch pad for them to continue with doing what they're doing.
Man, just keep lining up the free throws. Louisville smooth at the line. Colorado led 57-56 in this game, and Louisville went on a 16-0 run. And then it was the 16-point run from Louisville. And the Cardinals are going to cap off a win in Boulder, move to 5-2 on the season. Colorado picks up their second loss of the year. This is their first matchup with a ranked opponent.